Today we're hitting the highway from Colombo to Kandy. Located in the central province of the island country Sri Lanka, the road to Kandy is surrounded by mountains and leads us to our first stop for the day, the temple of the Tooth Relic. This is one of the most sacred places of worship not only in Sri Lanka but among all Buddhism followers across the world. Declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1988, this temple is considered a very holy place for newborn babies, and the main temple gate opens for a few seconds to allow a quick view for the devotees who line up from early morning.
While there is a lot of interest from India to Sri Lanka, we also see interest from Sri Lanka to India on the Buddhism. Right, there is a lot of places where the Sri Lankans are interested, where the Buddha have been in India, and there are a lot of sites in India that we can trace. And similarly for the Indians also, there are Buddhist sites which can be of interest, where Buddha had been to quite a few places, visited to Sri Lanka.
After the morning prayers, as we move out, we reach the outskirts of Kandy and stop at one of the best spice gardens of Sri Lanka. Similar to India, Sri Lanka is also famous for spices, especially cinnamon. The spice garden offers rare variety of herbs and spices, and our guide explains the medicinal benefits of each one. Following the spice garden, we drive our way up the hill to the tea gardens. Tea plantation is quite advanced in Sri Lanka and is worth experiencing for tea testers and tea lovers. These tea gardens and factories produce and process the world-famous Ceylon tea, and you can taste a pure unblended cup of factory fresh tea before heading off.
Nuwara to me is a drop in the colonial ocean. So suddenly you get out there and you're in the bustle of Colombo and the religious frenzy of Kandy, and suddenly you reach this place and it's complete peace, serenity, your morning cuppa, your cucumber sandwiches, and it brings back images for me of the Lake District in England. And suddenly there are these long walks that you can go on, there's this beautiful lake and you're walking around, and it's fascinating. For me, Nuwara has been a lovely break from the frenzy that otherwise Sri Lanka is, whether it be religious frenzy or cultural overload or sensual overload. It could be anything, but this is a pocket of serenity in that entire thing.
After the tea break, we are back to the city centre for a power-packed cultural performance. The cultural show ends outside the auditorium, bringing the entire audience to the road with the breathtaking last act.